this bed with the lid open. This is, again, the salad bar. And this is what it looks like with the lid up. So once the cucumbers get to growing and start to climbing, that's when I'll lift that lid, and the cucumbers will grow up the lid. So the cucumbers over here in this bed, once they start growing, they'll start to grab on, and then they'll curve over and create like a tunnel up underneath, and the cucumbers will hang down over here. So we're gonna get into harvesting and harvest some of the spinach. It's nice and green and crisp. It looks so great. So again, it's going to be preserved for winter. And I am definitely using the cut and come again method. That way I can take some now and then leave the rest to get bigger and give me more spinach. So see, I'm just leaving the inner leaves, the small leaves, and taking the bigger ones. So see there? So I just left all of the small leaves, the inner leaves, same thing here, small leaves, inner leaves. So when I harvest, I am harvesting for my family, a family of 4. Myself and my husband, and then we have 2 daughters that are still home with us. And so when I do the spinach, when I do the kale, I try to at least get 16-ounce bags. That way it'll be about 4 ounces per person. And as you know, spinach cooks down, so you need quite a bit of it. I mean, this wind is blowing. It is just, I can't even believe it's going to be June in this weather. Mother Nature has jokes this year. I'm going to go ahead and take that one since I broke it anyway. And take that one too. Maybe take this one. Take this one. So this is what it looks like once the harvest is done. And as you can see, the plant is still intact. Each plant has inner leaves and small leaves, enough to photosynthesize and give me more spinach. And this is today's harvest. Nice little bucket container. So I don't know if that's going to give me 16 ounces, but I do have spinach up in the towers that I'm going to be harvesting as well to add to this. And then we are going to move on and go to harvest the kale. Alright, lovelies, I am back at it. Came out to now get the kale. Off camera, I did go in and I processed the spinach. And I cooked the spinach and I ended up with a little over 8 ounces. And so the goal is to get 16 ounces from my family of 4 ounces per person. And so and sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you don't get the full harvest, so you have to, process what you do have, and then put it away, and then add to it, and then continue the preservation method, which in this case is vacuum sealing and putting in the garden freezer in the garage. So now we are going to get to harvesting this kale. So looks pretty good. I am seeing a couple of holes. Let's see, just a couple of holes. Right now I'm just kind of looking for any signs of cabbage worms, which I don't really see any. Signs you want to look for are the worms themselves, or you'll find cabbage worm poop. So, and I'm not seeing any. So we got some nice, good, clean kale, and we're gonna start harvesting. Definitely get some of this lacinato kale. Always want to take the lower leaves. This one is pretty eaten up. Let me see. I think it's still edible though. Cut and come again method. You want to leave some of those inner leaves so they can continue growing, photosynthesize, and give us more kale. I know it seems like quite a bit off of the plant, but I do this all the time and it will bounce back. But I rather get it before the bugs do. So any dead debris, you want to get that out. Same thing here. Trying to keep it on the kale, but of course it's still really windy out here, so this kale just keeps moving. my hands are a little dry, but you know what? These are working hands. So sometimes my hands get a little dry working out here. So that's it for that one that I'm gonna pull. And as you can see, it looks pretty bare, but I did leave the inner leaves and the smaller leaves for photosynthesis. And then I'll come back behind and I'll clear out those few little weeds that are down in there. I'm also going to fertilize later today. So and this is the harvest that we have so far. We're going to move over here to the next kale container. And we are going to do the same thing here. This kale looks really good. I think I'm gonna take this one too. This is one of those purple Japanese kales. So pretty in the center, nice and purple. Now this one, I normally wouldn't take that much off of it, but I did, and it's done. So moving on. This one here looks like to me a little bit of leaf miner activity. And so what I'm gonna do is take that piece of the leaf off. I'm gonna keep that piece, and this piece will go into the trash. Don't want to put that in your compost. Starting to warm up a little bit out here, so definitely thankful for that. this is our harvest so far. And then again, I also have kale up here in the tower to harvest. Fresh kale. Love it. Spin this around. Got some more kale here. I think those were the only 2 kale plants in this grow tower. Yep. So now we'll move on to the other one. See what else I got. Since I do have a little bit of Swiss chard, I think I'm going to combine that spinach that I just harvested with some of this Swiss chard, and then maybe that'll get me my 16 ounces. The kale, I know for sure I'll get 16 ounces. You know, the kale is a little more dense, so and I'm going to leave that one. Let's see. I think that is it. Yep, 2 plants in here as well. So that is it for the kale. Some tomatoes coming on in here soon. It used to be. These never stay. We are going to end the second part of this video here. Thank you for coming along with me and harvesting spinach and kale today. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you like and share. And if you hadn't hit that subscribe button already, please make sure that you subscribe if you want to help and support the channel. And we will see you on the next video. Bye.